We're gonna make some butter noodles that goes good with apple strudels. Yay, yay, hip hooray, we're gonna cook today. We're gonna have some franks and mustard that goes good with frozen custard. Yay, yay, hip hooray, we're gonna cook today.
This will be a grand affair with royalty from everywhere. My boys are on their toes. It's important that the party goes as perfectly from A to Z. I'm the chef, so trust in me.
We will make you proud of us. Wait and see.
I want to thank you one and all for making this a perfect ball. From the very start, you really won my heart. You're trying hard in every way, and I join you when you say, yay, yay, hip hooray, this is a happy day.
Princess? Good day, little Briar Rose.
Good day, ma'am.
Congratulations. You're 16 today, aren't you now?
Yes, and my friends are coming to visit me. We're having a great big party.
I have a gift for you, Briar Rose. You'll think it's the best of all of them. Come with me to my house, come on. And there you'll see how wonderful it is. I've hundreds of toys of all sorts. You'll love it. Come along. Hurry, hurry.
Briar Rose, where are you? The guests are arriving.
Forgive me, good lady.
Come, Princess. Your friends would like to congratulate you.
We're singing and dancing because we're so happy for you. It's the springtime of your life. May all your sweet dreams come true. Singing and dancing because we're so happy to celebrate this day with you. It's the springtime of your life. May all of your sweet dreams come true. May all of your sweet dreams come true.
She's coming!
Good day, ma'am. Here I am. Why, what are you doing?
Spinning.
Spinning? What on earth is that?
Just look at me, dear.
What do you call that round thing there that hops up and down?
That's a spindle. Take it, dear.
A spindle? What's it for?
With this, a clever girl can make everything by herself. A beautiful kerchief or a bridal gown. First, you must hold this spindle in your hand. Go on. You can make anything that you want. Come on, take it.
Don't do it. Move up. Move up. Don't do it. You're in danger.
All right.
Go on. Good. Put the spindle in there. Now I have my revenge. You will die. And so will all the others.
And wherever she went, all life came to a complete stop. The maid in the kitchen plucking the hen stopped right in the middle of her work. The roast in the oven stopped sizzling. The chubby little kitchen boy stuck to the sausage. Even the fires on the hearth flickered and stood still.
Sorry.
The king and queen fell asleep side by side. The wind died away, the tree stood still, and every little leaf curled up for 100-year nap.
This is the work of the wicked fairy. Out of spite, she wanted to destroy the king and queen's happiness. But don't be afraid, for her curse has failed. This is not death, but only sleep, a deep, deep sleep that will last for 100 years. Sleep on, sleep on.
To protect the princess, the good fairies made a thick thorn hedge grow up around the garden until the palace was completely hidden. And in every land, men began to tell the story of the Sleeping Beauty. Many princes came to rescue her, but as each one tried to cut his way through the thorn hedge, he vanished, and in that very spot a red rose appeared. At last they stopped trying, for who wants to become a rose in a thorn hedge?
Look, who indeed?
100 years passed, and then one day another prince appeared. His name was Prince Charming. He had neither a horse nor a carriage, and his sword was quite rusty, but he always carried a lute, and wherever he went, he had a song on his lips.
I'm looking for a girl, searching for a princess, one who will be the ruler of my heart. And when I find her, I'll do my best to be her knight in shining armor, protecting her from harm. Her love will be worth fighting for. I'll keep her safe in my arms. I'm looking for a girl, searching for a princess, one who will be the ruler of my heart.
Prince Charming came nearer and nearer to the enchanted palace, without even knowing it. For by now almost everyone had forgotten the story of Princess Briar Rose. Only the very old remembered, and also the young children who liked to play the Sleeping Beauty game.
There was a princess beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There was a princess beautiful, sweet and kind. Then came along a wicked witch, wicked witch, wicked witch. Then came along a wicked witch, mean of mind. She made her sleep 100 years, 100 years, 100 years. She made her sleep 100 years, so we're told. And all the rest were sleeping too, sleeping too, sleeping too. And all the rest were sleeping too, young
Sleeping Beauty. Where can I find her, this Sleeping Beauty?
The royal palace is in that forest over there near the lake.
I'll set the princess free.
There have already been many who've tried and disappeared forever.
I must see her, even if it places my life in danger.
Here, take my little flute. And when you reach the lake, you must play a tune on it. Then the good fairies will show you how to find the way.
Thank you.
The Rose Fairy told the prince that now that 100 years had passed, anyone who succeeded in reaching Briar Rose would be able to break the long, long spell. As the prince neared the thorn hedge, it opened up in front of him and let him go through unharmed. When he reached the palace, everything was so still he could hear his own heart beating. Everyone was still fast asleep. Nothing had changed for 100 years. The prince continued and found the whole court sleeping, even the king and the queen. He bowed politely. The sleeping god stood stiff and straight, just like a row of tin soldiers. But where was Briar Rose? At last the frog could do something to help.
Boop, boop, boop. Follow me, come on. Look, look, look. Briar Rose is sleeping up there. Go and rescue her.
Who is it who dares to enter my tower? I haven't summoned you. Get out! Drive him away, Salem!
Even though the 100 years have passed, the spell will not end unless the prince can reach Sleeping Beauty. The wicked fairy has been destroyed. Now the prince can go to Sleeping Beauty. When the prince entered the tower room, it was still and silent, as it had been for the past 100 years. He looked around for Briar Rose. Where was she? And then he saw her. He leaned over and kissed her oh so gently. Briar Rose was awake. But what about the others? As soon as the prince and princess went by, they all woke up from their 100-year sleep and went on with what they had been doing, as though nothing had ever happened. The fire on the hearth flickered back to life, and the maid went on plucking the hen as though she had just begun. The roast in the oven sizzled again, and the chubby little boy couldn't have waited another moment. The courtiers woke up and went on with their dancing and laughing. And last but not least, the king and queen woke up. There was no need to tell the king what had happened.
My friends, I'm happy to announce to all of you who've come here to celebrate her 16th birthday that my daughter, Princess Briar Rose, and Prince Charming will be married. And may they have every happiness.
And so Briar Rose and Prince Charming were married and lived happily ever after.
We're singing and dancing because we're so happy to celebrate this day with you. It's a springtime